What's up, guys? Brand new podcast. This is episode 4 of Kegs and Eggs. It was a really fun one for me. A couple good friends of mine on the show, David Morrell and Sherwin Commock. I'm saying his name correctly. Sherwin's a cook based here in Montreal. You can check out his food at various events in the area. Evaton Bunup on Instagram. You'll find him at EVATON_BUNUP. It's authentic jerk chicken. Just a nice mix of Caribbean foods and other things. Amazing food. He just recently had us over for a barbecue, and I'm telling you personally, this guy's a master at what he does. Really, seriously, guys, check him out. He talks in the podcast about some upcoming events. He'll be at, I think it's the Caribbean Festival in Old Port in Montreal this weekend, July 12th through 15th. So look for his setup there, Evaton Bunup. Tell him Kegs and Eggs sent you. Also on the show today is David Morrell. He's a professional real estate advisor with Greater Property Group. You can find him on Instagram at DMorrellYYC. That's at DMORRELLYYC. He doesn't really talk about anything real estate related, but he's a good friend of mine, and it was a lot of fun hanging out with him. This is Kegs and Eggs. You can find us at all social media at Kegs Podcast. And as always, guys, please rate, review, and subscribe if you want to see more content from us in the future. That would really help us out, guys. And on a quick side note, I apologize, but it seems that towards the end of the podcast today, Sherwin's mic kind of got cut off a little bit. You can still hear him through our mics in the background a bit, but it's not, it's not great. I gotta find a way to make sure people stop accidentally switching their mics off. I don't know if I have to modify the mic itself or what, but anyways, thanks for listening, guys. Enjoy the show. Was that cheesy enough of an intro for you? Go. Actually, just flip the switch on there.
Do you have a mixer where you have to see the bars?
I'm seeing it on the screen there, but I've got like a little.
So, are we okay?
We're good to go.
Looks pretty good. Just give me a quick mic check.
Mic check. Check. One. Shibboleth.
Two.
Shibboleth.
1 2
Shibboleth.
2 2
Yeah, I
2
think
2
you guys
2
are
2
Shibboleth. So, Vinny, you're not screwing around here. You actually have legit equipment.
We actually have like a mixer and got a few mics going here.
Legit equipment.
Yeah.
I'm impressed, man. I didn't know
you
you'd have.
Pop my Guinness, man.
There you go.
There it is.
Sound effects. You bank that
It's
on
official.
the sampler for later, bro.
It's official.
You bank that on the sampler.
We want to do like a little sampler, like little sound clips in the intro music, just throw little sayings that we've had.
So you
so
have
throw that one in there.
Do you have Do you have taglines or catchphrases?
We don't have catchphrases. I don't know about I stole a line from Dumb and Dumber,
Which was what?
Right off the bat. I was like, where the beer flows like wine.
Where the I'm talking about a place called Aspen.
Yeah.
So do these pick up the sound really well?
Yeah. So these are.
So would you hear this?
I think we heard it.
So
I think we heard it.
If
if I could rhyme that, it would be.
That's clear.
I'm crunching it. I'm munching it. I'm Brady bunching it. All right. I'm crunching. I'm munching. I'm Brady.
I think you should copyright that, bro.
I think so.
Yeah.
I invented it.
Throw a
You should
trademark on
copyright
that.
Yeah. I did a good.
If you can copyright Justin Bieber. Beliebers.
Believers, yeah. 100%. I'll apologize in advance, Vinny. I will be an avid listener after today, but I have not heard your. You've done what? One episode?
We did. We put 4. This is our.
Hey, you call this guy your friend, man?
100%. Hey, listen. I got off a plane and I came straight here.
All right. How was YYZ, bro?
I came.
You know where YYZ's, bro?
YYZ, that's Calgary, right?
Oh,
That's
Vinny.
YYC. You both wrong.
YYC?
Don't
What's
fist
Z?
bump.
Man,
Don't
YYZ.
fist bump. You both got it wrong.
C.
It's a crooked Z. It's a C that drank wine.
YYZ, I believe, is Toronto.
It's a C that drank wine. Yeah. YYZ.
Now, a title like Kegs and Eggs would go off in Calgary, which is YYC. That would go off there.
We go off in Calgary.
Yeah, 'cause people-
we got to spread it out there. We got to
Kegs-
get it there, right?
100%, dude. 100%. I agree with that. And Sherwin just got up and left.
He's gone.
We're back. Okay, so
I hope nobody's allergic to cats because I have a cat.
No.
I am.
Everybody's good.
Yeah.
You are? Okay. So, but he's
Why does
in
your
the
cat
other room
litter
now,
smell
so
like perfume, though?
I think
I was
that might have
wondering.
been the candle I was trying to mask
Oh.
the smells in there earlier.
I'm like, actually, that would be a good idea, though. Cat litter, perfume scented.
Yeah.
It's jokes.
But
though. It's only
what if cats had allergies, though?
if cats had allergies.
The
They
perfume.
were allergic to perfume.
Are you allergic to humans?
That'd be
But
wild.
no, I think it's only like certain types of cats that I'm allergic to. But
He's a
We're
little
good.
short-haired tabby. He's an orange.
He's a cutie. I saw him in the
he's
window.
hypoallergenic.
He's a jerk.
What's his
Oh,
name?
yeah?
Harley.
Harlot.
I'm still 12, so it's okay.
Harley.
His name's Harley, and he's not nice.
Harley is gnarly.
He's fun, but he's
gnarly.
kind of annoying. And he's still a kid though, so he's still like scratching people and jumping on your leg.
Well,
Typical cat.
yeah, you know.
Typical
cats have
pussy.
attitude.
Yeah,
Cats have attitude.
Yeah.
Cats are. I have a dog. I like my dog.
I'm more of a dog person
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cats have attitude.
But
I got my dogs with me, bro. Look. Corgis.
The only thing keeping me at home is my dog. Sounds good.
yeah, a cat was like the one thing that we could kind of get away with when we moved in here. So it was like, let's just get a cat and not tell anyone.
I like that plan. Just
Yeah, cats don't bark.
That's true.
yeah. No, that's good. So I'm excited to be here, man. Like, I'm really excited to be here.
So this is like, well, I don't know when exactly this is going to come out. Probably the 5th episode, but this is the 5th episode that we've recorded.
This
so
is
far.
the 5th.
This is the 5th. We
So-
recorded 4 immediately. So the main guys, me, Colt, and Nils, we're the 3 guys. We are the podcast. It's our podcast together.
Well, now we're the
Obviously,
new 3
they're-
guys. You know what I'm saying? We're the new 3 guys.
Come on,
That's it.
Bro,
All right,
what's
all
wrong
right,
with
all
you,
right,
man?
all right.
Come on, Vinny. We're the new
In
3.
French, that's Troyes. All right.
Yo, actually, are we going to do a bit of French in this? That would be exciting, actually.
No, let's not do any French.
I don't know
Let's-
any French.
Just as a massacre. It doesn't matter. Like Troyes. I like it.
Do you speak French?
Petit peu.
Yeah.
See that,
You know
bro?
what that means?
That's
Nice.
the-
No, I have no idea.
It's a little bit. I know how to
A
say
little
what's
bit.
wrong with your genitalia in Spanish. I know. So if we go to Spanish,
spot on. That's
that's
perfect.
the one phrase I know. I know how to say what's wrong with your genitalia, and
What's
that's
wrong
it.
with
So
It's funny, though, because... it's funny, though, because...
That'll
actually,
work out anywhere.
I think
You can use that anywhere.
everyone can say dos cervezas, por
Yeah.
favor.
yeah, but that's
Is that like the manual they give you when you go on vacation in Mexico or
Yeah,
any
100%.
French Spanish speaking
100%.
country?
That's
yeah,
it.
that's what it is.
That's it. That's all.
Yeah, dos
Don't
cer-
say anything else.
Dos cervezas,
Anything
por
else.
favor.
Anything else.
Yeah, that's Yeah, but it's too predictable. I don't like
It was
it.
like, dos cervezas, por favor.
Now, if
I
you
learned
say,
some
"Que pasa
Spanish,
con
guys."
tus huevos?" Like, you know, they go, "Wait, what?
What's wrong with your eggs?
Yeah, what's up with your eggs, man?" Like,
I like it. I like it. I like it. We should.
so the last time I was
That
in
should be the
Mexico, I just-
tagline for kegs and
yeah.
eggs. Actually.
Do I have to mark this explicit now?
Oh yeah. Actually, what's our target market?
Yeah, demographics. Have
Um,
you run the analytics?
Did you do the numbers on this, bro?
We're in the very early stages. I don't really have a specific.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Wait. Okay.
Okay.
Buffalo. And you know what? I knew it would take that turn.
Shit. Sorry.
I knew it would take this turn. We just did it. We just did it. We know where this podcast is going now.
Okay.
You
wanna
should
hear
be-
it.
You're welcome. that I was on the ball here.
Okay.
Sherwin just got buffaloed. Do you see what's happening right now? He's drinking a full can of Guinness
Yeah.
in one sip because
In one
I
sip.
buffaloed him.
Okay.
Are you in
I
Buffalo?
don't know what buffalo means.
Well, I don't know if this is good man.
Nice.
I am
I like
proud
it.
of Sherwin.
I'm a
He
chum,
did
bro. I'm a player.
He did here you go. Here's the next one. You got to crack that on mic. But you got to hold on. Let's just pause for a minute. Crack
That
on
was 440 mLs, bro.
dude. I am very proud
That's
of
what
you.
you're here for, right?
So Sherwin drank that
It's called kegs and eggs, guys. Come
that
on.
Guinness
Yeah.
in one. There you go. That's a good sound. But
Oh, perfect.
because he got buffaloed. He got buffaloed, and I don't
know if you should reveal Buffalo.
I don't
on
think I
here,
should.
though.
If you want to know what
Yeah, it's
buffalo
off air.
is,
It's off air.
it's a way of life.
Yeah.
It's a way of life. It's a brotherhood. It's fraternity.
It's close to Aaron. It's like a gang.
I feel like
It's
I'm very torn. Like, I don't know if I want to join or if I really don't want to join.
well. Let me tell you something.
Sounds like I wanna join them.
I'll explain it off mic.
Okay.
And off the record.
Okay.
I'll explain it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it
But
after.
yeah, we'll talk about it after. But you're welcome. I just gotta say it's yeah. Yeah.
I'm just gonna write down on my my little pad here, Buffalo.
I like how we're 2 minutes in and it's probably heavily edited already.
I don't edit anything.
Oh, okay. We're going. We're going.
we're just going.
I'm like, edited. I'm like,
Edit. What's editing?
I know.
I'm gonna add an intro read,
Actually,
a little intro music.
I think we
and
need
that's
some
it.
more chord on the mic, bro. I need to like step outside.
He needs
I
to.
need
He needs
Do you
to
want
explore the
do you want
space.
do you want
Vinny.
to trade? Because this one's 25 feet. That's 10.
Oh, this is a 10
Yeah,
10
you want
footer.
to trade mics here?
He's exploring the space. If you guys are okay with
I think Guinness is coming through my eyes, bro.
that. So last week you said you talked about Anthony Bourdain.
Yeah. So we talked a little bit about Anthony Bourdain.
Yeah.
And we had a few topics ready to go for the episode because
Mm-hmm.
planning an episode, whatever. But we stuck on that, and it kind of spiraled off from there, and we only hit that one thing. But it was
Well, I could talk about Anthony Bourdain for days.
we
Yeah.
can talk about him again. That was only a week and a half ago. It
Man,
was
that-
a week since the last episode we talked about him. So
You know what's weird is that's the one celebrity death that actually kind of got me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It affected me for some strange reason. I don't
Yeah,
know,
it affected me
It's
too.
personal.
I felt like I knew him. Like
yeah, I said last episode. I feel like he didn't.
I'm gonna
He didn't quite
Kindly,
know.
shift this mic to the right hand.
Go for it. Go for it.
well done, brother. Well done.
I don't know. I don't know that Anthony Bourdain knew exactly how influential he was.
Oh,
Even
yeah.
the people that don't really have anything to do with cooking.
Exactly.
Like,
Impactful, man.
They're not
100%.
really. They don't really have that much of an interest in food. But he was so big.
Well, it wasn't just food. He got into the emotions of it.
Yeah, it's true.
Like he touched people in the heart. Like when he narrated, why he
Yeah.
was eating something and where he was eating it,
Right.
and who he was eating it with. Right. So it wasn't about the what; it was with the who.
Yeah.
With him,
Yeah.
a lot of it.
He didn't do a show. That's what I realized. It wasn't a show.
No.
It was like super personal.
like-
That's what I liked about it. It's like us going on vacation or not even vacation, just going anywhere and just finding something that's amazing and just enjoying it.
Yeah.
That's what I
Yeah,
really
for
liked
sure.
about him. Like it wasn't a show, cameras are following me, so I need to put on an act or.
It's more than just the food itself. We were talking about we've all had good experiences with food outside of just growing up, and we have if you have a food now, it relates back to some good experience you had. It's like a nostalgia kind of.
Oh, yeah.
So Vinny, what's your childhood go-to meal or thing? You know
I
what
like
I'm saying?
I like it. I like where this is going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like. where
What's
this
the
is going.
one thing that you think of when you think about happy memories as a child?
The go-to.
The go-to.
So I used to I was homeschooled my whole life.
Oh,
I never went to school or anything else.
And everybody who's
shoot.
homeschooled, don't go cry.
Don't go cry. No.
It's okay. I turned out all right. It's okay.
Yeah, you did. You good peeps.
Who's
But,
the judge
like-
of that though?
So
Okay, so sometimes both my parents would go to work and I'd be home during the day, but I would go when I was a little bit younger, I would stay with my grandparents a little bit because they live in the same neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
So I would go just spend the day with them and have lunch with them, and you know, my grandpa would always take me to Burger King for lunch every day.
Burger King. Okay.
So,
The Whopper.
but not just more specifically like the breakfast.
Grandpa is cheap, bro.
Breakfast at Burger King, dude. No, you
Well,
know what?
every day
Grandpas
he
like
was
this
like-
stuff, dude. I used to be a busboy
Burger
at
King, bro.
Smitty's,
Smitty's. I've
and
never
I
heard
used to
of
serve
Smitty's.
old
Where's that?
people oatmeal.
Is it Canadian?
I've never been to Smitty's. I've seen it.
Oh,
Anyway, so the
So
breakfast at
so
Burger
not-
King
not just-
consisted of
so,
what?
So not Burger King though, but the breakfast I would have at their house. Because my favorite thing was French toast.
Wait, what's Burger King? What? Why?
Well, I was just going into like the whole day, like
Okay,
what
okay.
what we would do. So
Go to Burger King and not eat. Then we
we
go
would
home.
go to Burger King at lunch.
Okay, gotcha.
But for breakfast,
Yeah.
I'd have like frozen French toast sticks in the toaster oven every day. So that was like my thing. I always did that, and then I went and watched secretly. They didn't know. I went down to the basement and watched MTV. I watched some music videos. A lot of Alicia Keys was on at that time.
Dude, how old are you, bro? Like, in my childhood, I was
I know, Alicia
Jay-Z
Keys.
when I was
I'm 27.
27. Okay, well, that's okay.
girl is on fire.
Oh well, like a little before that, but
Oh, yeah.
a little early
Oh, yeah,
Alicia
the
Keys.
one with like most Def. That was a good track.
So,
Yeah, with the braids.
those,
Wow.
With the braids.
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
epic.
you know.
That was a good music
the
video,
voice of an
actually.
angel.
So mixture of Fergie and Jesus.
yeah. Jesus. So
Yeah, this is a Spanish podcast. Okay.
Is that- no, so I wanna. So it was frozen French toast.
Yeah, that's when I was a kid, that was one of my favorite breakfasts.
So here's a question: have you been able to recreate that in your adulthood?
I don't know. Like, I eat pretty keto friendly now. So I don't really eat a whole lot of French toast anymore.
Impressive.
Yeah, I'm on the South Beach thing right now. I'm not. Sherwin, what was your...
It's funny. It's funny that bread is a main thing in things we like, because bread is so good, right? So actually, this is pretty interesting. One of my favorite things. It's pretty similar to French toast, but it's not like battered or anything.
Okay.
But it's pretty much a bread with sweetened milk. We call it in Jamaica condensed milk.
Oh yeah.
Never heard of it.
Super good.
Sweet and condensed milk.
Yeah. They actually it's a big thing there, you know.
Sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like sweetened milk just poured over like hard.
Vietnamese coffee.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Actually, Vietnamese have a lot of that. Actually, they do a lot of that.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
That's
bread
my
with
favorite coffee,
condensed milk.
If they do that right, you know.
Yeah, if they do it right. So yeah, that's my go-to, man. It gets me excited.
So have you been able to recreate that?
Oh yeah,
Really?
oh yeah, oh yeah. Once you have the condensed milk and the right bread, I think it's a winner for sure.
So here's a question for you.
Yeah.
When did you start the whole... Yes! There we go. This is going to keep happening.
Where are we on a
yeah.
timer? Vinny, where are we on a timer?
What's that?
Where are we on a timer?
Oh,
I just want to be able to track where we are.
Okay.
you...
Right now, I started
think we're-
at 15
we're
minutes in.
15
made
But
me
Okay,
somewhat
okay.
nervous by slapping down a clock on the table, so...
Yeah, you kind of put me
Well,
on edge,
yeah.
bro. I'm Jamaican.
So
I don't really go by time, bro.
that's
really
usually I sit closer to the laptop there and I can see where we're at.
That's
but
real
it's,
talk.
It's really far
That's real
away.
talk.
Yeah,
I'm Jamaican.
I'm Jamaican.
That makes me really nervous.
Yeah, a clock gets me like antsy, bro. Really antsy.
So, what did I ask you? Oh, when did you get into jerk chicken?
Oh, it's in my blood, man.
Oh, I
It's
know
in my
it is.
blood.
For those of you
In your
listening
veins.
that don't know, Sherwin is world renowned for his jerk chicken.
World renowned. I like
World
it.
renowned, yeah.
That's-
World renowned.
that's-
He is
that's-
100%, dude.
Wow, man.
So he's
I'm-
got
I'm-
Michelin
I'm-
stars in our heart.
Impressed.
3 Michelin stars.
5.
I encourage the Michelin people to
Three-
three is
three,
as much as you can get, Vinny.
Yo, as you talk about Michelin stars.
I know, but
Yeah.
Michelin's pretty cool, right? They're pretty cool. They're the only company that makes tires that rate restaurants.
It's
it's
not
weird.
It's unbelievable.
It's
So if I had, honestly, brother, like if they came and tried your chicken, you know,
Guaranteed
Michelin
a
people would have
guaranteed
to like
a star. Guaranteed a star.
Guaranteed, and they
Guaranteed
would
a
have
star.
to actually reconsider how they do this.
Yeah, for real. No, 100%.
You know, so
You know, guess what, man? Just seeing how simple foods actually just make you enjoy food more, if that makes sense.
that's the thing about your
Yeah,
jerk chicken.
yeah.
It's just so
simple.
simple,
It's
man.
simple. It's simple.
But it's
simple.
like-
It's not, you don't have to be complicated.
No, and I think that's where the joy is in food, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't overcomplicate it, man. Just hit the note that you want to hit. You know, don't try to overdo it.
You know, what I noticed with your chicken though was the layers. Into
My chicken.
your chicken, dude. What I noticed with your chicken, what I noticed is the layers, the depth.
Mm.
So when I actually tried it for the first time,
Yeah.
it wasn't just like chicken with spice on it.
Yeah.
It was like it tasted smoky.
Yeah.
It was tender.
Yeah.
The spice
Different
was
notes.
so much. It was just enough heat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Because
that-
it's just the authenticity of it, man. Like we
Right.
tried to recreate what we
Yeah.
do in Jamaica, so we kept it as original as possible, man.
it's one of his core
I,
values.
I
is
appreciate the love,
authenticity.
man. Appreciate the love.
Authenticity.
Appreciate the love.
Authenticity.
That's the whole thing. Well, that's what your Instagram says. Braised, right?
Braised.
Jamaica.
You like that?
Yeah.
You
I like that. I
You
like
like that. You like that. You like that. Huh?
Born and
You like
raised.
that, huh?
I like that. Born and raised, simmering in
I
Montreal.
like football too, so.
Well, we're not talking about that though. I like how he tried to 180 us, and we're like not having it. We're like, no, we don't watch. we don't watch
yeah.
soccer.
Real quick. So you do like events and stuff, right? You do like,
Yeah.
catering and
We're busy in the summer, man. I get a tan, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I'm excited about it, man.
What's-
We
what do you
we do festivals, we do events, we do pop-ups, man.
yeah.
So that's the only time you can catch us, man. Everton Bun Up at, Everton Bun Up on Instagram. That's pretty much it.
That's it.
You reach out to us and you see where we are, man.
I'll give you a little.
You can't catch us in winter, man, because winter pretty much sucks here, but.
Oh yeah.
Summer is amazing.
Let's do a winter. Let's do a winter.
Yo, that would be exciting, actually.
winter
That would be amazing.
That would be amazing. That would be next level for sure,
You like
guaranteed.
build igloos and stuff.
Oh shit! Sorry.
We could just go to a park, bro. We could just like go to a park and say it's Sherwin's pop up this week.
Yeah, and we do like you know what would be amazing if we did a winter thing, like we did it with maple syrup. I don't know.
Oh
Maple
yeah.
syrup.
Maple syrup. That's wintry.
Well, we're in Canada, right?
Yeah,
That
of
makes-
course.
It just makes sense.
Oh, that's number 5.
No,
I like
no,
it.
it isn't. It isn't.
Hey,
And I had to chug one.
nobody counts beers, guys.
That was
Come on.
that was a good
No
buffalo.
one
That was-
counts beers. Okay.
That was a good buffalo. That was a good buffalo. Anyway,
I think that was
But,
brilliant, actually.
so
You can't
I
beat
remember
a,
that.
You can't beat
That's
a good
recorded.
Guinness.
That's a
That's
recorded buffalo.
that's so I find it kind
Oh,
of
hold
surprising.
on. Like, you can't ask all the questions.
Okay.
So what's
okay,
your
go.
what's your favorite childhood memory of food that you would like have every day, bro?
Every day. That's a good question. I have again, it's all about atmosphere and who you were with.
100%.
I remember a cheese fondue on the ski hill when I was a child.
Jeez.
Cheese
Like
fondue.
fromage, I like it.
Yeah, you had the flame underneath, with the big pot and the Gruyere, Emmental, and whatever that other cheese is in
I
there.
like it. I like it.
I remember that fondly. My mother used to make tuna melts. You know tuna melts? You would know,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
right? Like we're from New York. We're from
Yeah,
New
yeah.
York.
For sure, for sure. I know.
We're both from the hood, sort of.
He's the only one
Jada
here that's
from the block.
actually from Canada.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's actually
Yeah.
the only one from Canada.
The only one.
Actually,
here.
I just realized
We're
that.
both immigrants.
Shit. I was born here. I was
Oh, we're
actually born in
immigrants.
Montreal. I'm the only.
Oh,
right, hold on.
yeah, you were, weren't you?
I was actually born here, yo.
Who told me that?
I don't know.
Everyone.
Your daughter told me that.
Actually, why would you consider an American immigrant when we're on the same continent?
We're all Americans, right?
We're
Technically,
all Americans. Isn't that wild?
we're all North Americans. Mexicans, Canadians,
We need to lobby for that, man.
states.
Americans cannot be called immigrants.
We're all Americans here.
Immigrants nowadays has a
If
pretty
you need to know anything
inferior
about this city, I
connotation.
can tell you, because I'm from here.
I'm sorry. Do you speak French?
We.
Oui, I like it.
Wang. Sorry.
Wait.
Wang.
Wang.
Did I say that right, y'all?
Why?
Why? Beaucoup d'argent. What do you think of that?
I don't know what that means.
Yeah,
My wife's super French, but I have no idea what that means.
Yo, you should shoot this like in France, bro. Like, we're gonna reach a wide audience with this
Oh yeah, that's
amazing French.
I've been to France. It's pretty terrible.
Yeah,
It's not
So-
great. It's not great.
I've flown through France.
Do-
I went to Paris once. It was
I know.
it was okay.
Charles de Gaulle.
It was
no,
okay.
I notice your voice keeps cracking.
Yeah,
Hey
because I'm 15. It's okay. That's why.
guys.
So it's a tuna melts.
Tuna
I'd like to try that.
I know
actually.
it sounds weird. But she did this thing with the cheese.
Is it tuna and cheese?
the-
Oh yeah, that's
No,
interesting.
it was
Like
it
a
was
grilled
melted-
cheese
it
kind
was
of
like-
thing.
Nah, man. It was like she'd take like a hamburger bun and she'd make this tuna
Challah,
concoction.
challah. No, just a white bread. No,
Halal?
challah.
Halal.
You know, like
Challah.
Challah bread, like
you
the
know, the Jewish
like,
bread. Yeah, the
Oh,
egg bread.
halal.
Challah bread.
Yeah,
Challah
no,
bread,
it wasn't
yeah.
like that. It was like a like
Yeah, CH bread.
think like this, man. It was the most unique taste ever because it was like a hamburger bun,
Right.
then tuna concoction,
Mm-hmm.
then like oh no wait, sorry, tuna concoction, tomato, then like this cheese she would like mix into with flour and some other things, and then she would melt
Oh.
it in the oven.
Oh, that's
Eat it
wild.
with a knife and fork, and it was unreal. Like it was. I know it sounds crazy, right? It sounds weird.
It's
Like
pretty
if I
good.
explain it.
There's a lot of extra steps there. Sounds
Yeah,
I think-
it was,
I
but
think
it's
our
made
next-
with a mother's love, though.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Oh, 100%,
So,
100%.
like,
That-
if I
that's
tried
what
to
tastes
recreate that, it
amazing,
never
yeah.
happened.
No,
That's
no,
why I
no.
always ask that question. Can you,
You know, because
recreate
you don't
it?
have the same fingernails like your mom, man.
No, man. I don't think my mom actually likes me. I
That's it's personal.
but not really. No, she likes me. She loves
Actually,
me. She loves me.
actually, I got excited about tuna melt. I actually want to try that.
My man, if,
never
if
had
I
that.
can get the recipe from my mom still, we
Yeah.
should try it. Cause
It's like she did like a bechamel kind of thing. You said
yeah,
with
it
flour
was like
and cheese
flour, and I know it sounds
That's
weird.
wild.
Hold on, I know it sounds weird. I don't think it was mayonnaise, but it was something like that she put in
Okay.
with it, and she
Cool
kind of
whip.
Well, you know, there's like
Whip.
a lot of like sauce, like any sort of creamy sauces. Most of the time, the base is mayonnaise.
That's disgusting.
It's I love mayonnaise personally.
I think it's a scourge on humankind.
Yeah.
I think it's terrible.
It's just
but-
What's
oil
your go-to
and egg yolks.
condiment?
It's
What's your
like,
go-to
it's not that
condiment?
big.
What's your go-to?
My go-to condiment?
Go-to. Oh snap!
I'm
gonna
going
go
mayo every time. Yeah.
Tabasco.
Okay. Oh.
Tabasco? That's a good one.
risky.
Yes, sir. I'm a
risky.
ketchup.
I love. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Ketchup fiend.
Yeah.
But since of late, spicy mayo got me.
Oh yeah.
Sriracha.
Yeah.
Sriracha mayo.
Yeah. So
Japanese.
Or just spicy.
The Japanese do mayo right. The Japanese, they do mayo right.
Actually, I should let you try my mayo. Actually. you said I should plug, no?
Plug whatever you want, man.
Merch coming soon.
You should have merch, dude. Your branding is.
Yeah.
I like it. I feel like if you like actually like
Take it serious.
took it serious, I think you would go off. Like
I think the thing, it's funny because I just made contact with someone, just kind of recreate a brand, and kind of put ourselves like, you know, be more personal about it, and I think that's a goal in the spring, spring winter. When
I'd rock the T-shirt. I'd rock it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 100%, dude.
For sure.
Hey, when are the Kegs and Eggs T-shirts coming?
We need those.
So I've got a couple designs I'm working up.
Can I approve them before you actually go to print?
I can
I'm an
show
expert
you-
in this. I'm actually an expert.
There's one I'm not gonna show you because I don't care and it's just my style. But the rest of it I'll show you.
That's kind
My-
of
'cause
that's
my-
cryptic.
my
There's
thing-
one that's secret.
My thing has always just been like the left chest, like the pocket area, not a pocket, but like so you have like a graphic here, same graphic on the back, in big though. You know, have you ever seen those like
Let's-
the antisocial social club shirts?
Yeah,
that
that's
are
that's
just
my
like that,
that's,
and then big
that's
on
my
the back?
brand, dude. It's like,
Well, that's just like that's the kind of style. Like most of the shirts I wear are that kind of.
let's
situation.
disrupt this though. Let's
Okay.
disrupt this.
Okay,
I'm thinking of moving the text down and
Down?
over a bit. Yeah, down. Like so. This is like
Yeah.
so. Virgil, is,
Okay.
he's redefining fashion right now, and he's just playing with text and moving it around and disrupting things, and I like it. People pay attention. People want to wear that stuff. See, right now, what you're describing to me, I don't want to wear that.
You don't know where.
No, I don't.
What if you have no text?
No text. Are you telling me you want a blank black T-shirt?
Black,
Or just
black
like
sheet.
two eggs.
It's
It's just two eggs.
2 eggs on the chest. Yeah, that's it.
Nah.
Win.
One here. That's it.
I'm.
Yeah.
Actually, one egg's over easy. I don't know. Yeah.
We're just scrambled.
And one scrambled. Oh,
Yo, actually,
that actually is not a bad idea.
So did you
Just
see-
a big scrambled egg in the whole chest.
I like that.
100%.
I got one better for you. Did you see the new Supreme drop? A month ago. So I know this new Supreme drop. It was the chicken dinner tea, and it was like a plate. It was actually like a graphic with a plate with the chicken dinner on it. And people lost their minds over that, right? So if you actually had a graphic with the plate and then like the eggs on it, maybe a steak, maybe a beer behind it, but it's an actual like picture,
Yeah.
like a silk screen, and then on the back you just say, "I'm Vinny."
Kegs and eggs.
Kegs and eggs.
Kegs and eggs.
There you go.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Supreme.
there you go. Is that the Metro Pass one?
It is the Metro Pass one.
Yeah. So did you hear about this? So Supreme did an actual New York City Transit Metro Pass. Yeah, it's nuts. Like Supreme branded everything, dude. Like,
It's crazy.
yeah, it is. I think they peaked though. I think they're done. I think that.
Well, yeah.
I think the LV drop was it. And
What happened is that they allowed other retro brands to make a comeback. So I think that was good.
I have probably like 10 racks worth of Supreme sweaters in my closet right now, which I don't wear. Yeah, Fila
Well,
Champion.
when you start making like bricks and crowbars and bolt cutters,
Yeah, we've
it's
run out
like
of ideas.
It's a little.
Yeah. Barber clippers.
Yeah.
Did you see the pinball machine? They came out with a pinball machine last week. And a tent. They had a tent. And
Yeah. I just
Yeah.
today I was looking at like some ones that I missed.
Yeah.
Sleeping bags, just like all
They
this
did it
crazy
well.
stuff.
They did it well.
Oh yeah.
They did it well.
They did it
Yeah.
well. They did it well. They came back pretty well.
They were
They got
the.
young kids going crazy. Like young kids don't know this brand, right? So
Yeah,
Well,
see,
it started
man.
small, right? It was more like a skate shop at like at one point, right? And then it just kind of
I feel old now because
The hype.
I was rocking Supreme before, man. Like I paid, like, I don't know, like $100, $200 maybe for a BOGO crew neck. Now they're like $1,500. Like it's insane.
crazy expensive. Yeah.
Yeah. Like
We
what size are you, Vinny?
We have a little. I'm a large.
Oh, I got large up.
We have a. I worked up a logo that just as like a more like a joke than anything, but it says Kegs and Eggs, and it
In
looks
the
like a Supreme logo.
So the red. Box
So it
with
basically
the-
just looks like a with the same font in italics. I thought it'd be funny to make a sticker out of that though.
100%, dude. Let's do it. We call that guerrilla marketing, bro.
Yeah.
We'll throw those up
That's it.
everywhere.
Yeah,
We'll throw those up everywhere.
Kegs and Eggs.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Okay.
We didn't do it.
Yeah,
Someone
we-
else did.
Allegedly.
we'll get some posters that no posters.
Yeah, if you want to talk marketing, we can keep doing that.
Yeah.
You can go-
Let's get into that.
Okay, so Anthony Bourdain, we talked about that. We talked about childhood meals. Okay, here's a question I have for you.
Okay.
What's your
Love
favorite?
Anthony Bourdain, actually.
Yeah. Oh, are we still going there? Like, man, that makes me
Love,
so.
love, love, love.
I love him, man. That guy was the man. Favorite episode.
That was
Favorite destination he
yeah.
went to.
Montreal.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm biased.
So that's on Netflix. What's the name of that?
Well, you know,
You did
like
that a couple.
my grandpa.
No.
Hangover.
Layover.
That was from chugging the Guinness.
Before I moved up here, my grandpa would always say, like, anytime Montreal or Canada came up in conversation, he'd say the first thing he'd say is, "I never had a bad meal in Montreal." That was he's like in his 80s, so every conversation he would say that every single time.
No, and I could agree with your granddad.
The food up here
So-
is amazing.
I've traveled a lot. You've traveled a lot.
A fair bit.
Yeah, you've traveled a lot. You've traveled.
Yeah.
I had kids now.
You traveled. So we've all traveled. I'm telling you, Montreal is world class. I don't think we
It's
realize
true.
how fortunate we are to live here.
100%.
Like, fortunate.
Diversity.
The one thing I haven't found here,
Good pizza.
pizza.
I was just
You
gonna
got
say,
it.
me
You
too,
got it, bro.
dude. Me too. The pizza,
That's
and
it.
I gotta ask a question about this. I have, and maybe Sherwin can answer because he's been here longer than us, even though I'm from here.
Yeah.
So, Sherwin's been here the longest. Why does Montreal refuse to put cheese on pizza? Like,
Why do they put
I get these pizzas with like hardly any cheese, and I get they're trying to be like, I don't know, Neapolitan. I don't, where they put like a little bit of cheese.
Italian style. Okay.
Yeah, okay, Italian style, which I get. Some of them, like, but But my man, like, you gotta put cheese on it, dude. Like,
My big issue is all the pizzas I've got. So usually, like, I order a pizza with meat, pepperonis or whatever. But usually, there's cheese on top of the meat. It doesn't make sense.
So it's the opposite.
It's the opposite. It should be below because the cheese is like a glue for the meat to the bread.
Right.
But when you do in the reverse and then you try to actually
dude,
eat it, it
what?
comes off in two
come
layers.
on, man. What does an Italian
It's
from New
terrible.
York know about pizza? Like, come on, man.
Are you Italian, actually?
I'm not actually Italian, no. I'm Irish.
What does an Irishman from New
Irish
York know
and
about
German.
potatoes?
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, Irish and German, I know all about potatoes.
I know you do because you're Irish.
both of those.
Dude, I'm Irish too.
All potatoes.
I'm
There
Irish.
you go.
The whole pizza
High
thing,
fives all around.
He's going back. Let's explain it.
Let's talk about the pizza.
Let's talk about it.
I talked about this in a previous episode, just not like in depth, but just how annoyed I was that I couldn't find
what's
a
so
good
funny about
pizza
this?
here.
When you said the one thing that bugs me about, like we said, Montreal's world class, the food's amazing, and
Yeah.
you said the one thing that bugs me, and I'm like, pizza, and you're like, yes, pizza.
it, pizza.
How? How did we both come up
Nobody
with this?
does
Like,
it right.
I guess we just haven't really. That's one of the things that we really haven't spent any time on, like perfecting.
If I'm gonna order a pizza here, I order from Domino's because I know what I'm getting.
100%.
Consistent.
100%.
It's like going to McDonald's when you want a burger. You know what you're getting at least.
Yeah, 100%.
You know?
Consistent. No, and I totally agree with you.
I've had
I
some
mean, I'm not a crazy pizza lover, but I've had some good pizzas. But yeah, I think it's just one of the things.
a
that
pizza lover.
Pizza lover. Pizza lover.
The way Sherwin says it, though, right?
That's it. Get away from the say.
Is this? I don't think we've really tried to perfect anything. Period.
Well, the one chicken sandwiches have been perfected all over the city.
You mean with all the sauce? and green beans?
Green beans.
Oh gosh.
No, but yeah, I guess no answer, right?
What do you call it? Hot chicken sandwich.
Hot chicken, yeah.
Yeah. It's a phenomenon, man. No one knows.
It's like a riddle wrapped in a conundrum, wrapped in a mystery.
Oh.
And we're still confused.
But it's okay. I've had some recommendations. I'm not done. I'm not done.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I'll keep trying it.
You can do a pizza tour, man.
Let's have a pact right now, though. Whoever finds the proper pizza, we'll let everybody else know. That's our pact.
I think I got one.
We'll
for you,
find it.
man.
Yeah, we'll do
But these guys need to pay me for publicity.
100%. Is it Pinoli? Adam,
Usually what we do.
Do a New York style.
Well,
usually-
what?
What?
Yeah, they do a New York style.
The
For
needle
real?
came off
For
the
real?
record for a second when he said that. You know. Yep.
Skipped. Yeah, they're pretty good actually. The slices
Okay.
are amazing. $3.25, I think, or something like that.
Okay.
Slice. And,
Yeah, that's.
Where are they?
I'm used to that. Yeah.
super thin. Enough toppings. Yeah.
Beside Notorious?
Exactly. You've never had it?
No way. On the corner?
Never had it?
I'm sorry, guys. I completely forgot about Adamo, and Sherwin is 100% right.
Yeah.
On the
It's-
corner.
Yeah, don't tell him where it is.
Yeah.
Well,
It's a
we-
secret.
we could-
It's a secret.
We can't plug them in.
Oh, we could say where it is, but we can say.
I like how we just made a pact and then
Hashtag
and then
not a
went
sponsor.
back on the pact.
I know. But actually, we should actually blast the Adamo.
Oh, well, we can say whatever we want, but I'll just be like, by the way, guys, not a sponsor.
Yeah, not a sponsor.
Not sponsoring the podcast.
I like that place is that is New York pizza.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
New York style.
you're right. You're 100%. Yeah, I'm my bad.
Yeah.
I forgot about that place.
With the bottle Coke and the bottle Sprite.
Mm-hmm.
Win.
Yeah, yeah. You crack the bottle. Right
Let me ask you real
yeah.
quick.
Yeah,
What barber did you go to? You go to Notorious?
Notorious.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Do you go there?
Yeah.
Paulo's my boy.
Paulo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who you
I
go
go to Eric.
Oh, Eric. Okay.
Oh, yeah, the white boy in the corner.
Yeah. See, Eric, I've seen his work, man. So funniest thing ever.
Well done.
Funniest thing ever. I'm at F1 last weekend.
Oh, F1.
So I'm at F1.
Oh yeah.
Amazing.
And Notorious has a truck there. They're cutting hair. I'm like, wait, what? So I go in. They're doing free haircuts.
What?
And I'm like, you're doing free haircuts? Like why? Like this is like.
When
I'd like to. I would like to get a free haircut right now.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is for new people. No, they didn't say that, but that's the idea, right? So,
Yeah.
you know, I don't like when they do promos for new people and the people that have been loyal from day one. Don't get nothing. Actually, no, I will. Paolo does me a solid all the time. He's fantastic. Yeah.
Shout out to Paulo, man.
Shout out to Paolo. I get free haircuts.
Notorious MTL.
Paolo, dude. Paolo.
I went to one place before. I'm not gonna say their name, but
Yeah, what was your name? Just say it. It's okay, man. We do reviews.
what was their name? It was over. It was over like the plateau area. It was.
Yeah.
It was on
I've
a
been
street
there.
called Z. Like it starts with a Z.
100% I've been there. 100%. It's a little bit more expensive, right?
Yeah. That's the one. It wasn't bad. It just wasn't like the feel that I was used to in New York. So so then I went and found Notorious,
I love Notorious.
and I went there one time. That was what I was used to. So and it's also within walking distance of my place.
I love Notorious. The first time I walked in there, they handed me a glass of Hennessy.
That's it.
And they were like, here's some Henny.
I go gin every time.
And then
but,
and then they said, would you like an $800 shave? And I was like, yes, I want an $800 shave. Here's a. Okay, so I got a question for you.
Okay.
Team Drake or Team Pusha?
Drake.
Great.
I'm saying Drake.
Morrell?
I gotta support my veterans, man. Push them, man.
Dude,
Here's the thing. Like I'm not.
he got. Okay, so here. Okay, no. Hold on. Here's my thing. I don't know why he's got to be such a dick about it. Like, he went way too personal. No?
Yeah, had he done?
Dude,
The name of the kid, though.
I don't know, man. It doesn't matter. He just
Had he done?
It was a little hard. Yeah.
calling out
Actually,
40 for having.
Actually,
Like-
I'll tell you the real story about Adidon. Actually, Drake, he loves Jamaica, right? So Adidon is actually a Jamaican artist. His name is Vibes Cartel, and he calls himself Adidon.
Dude, okay, so this type of research,
It's more Jamaican than
this type of like knowledge that Sherwin just dropped, you won't get anywhere else but on Kegs and Eggs podcast.
100%.
We just
Only
uncovered the
place.
mystery of
Kegs
of
and Eggs
A-
exclusive.
Drake is going to deny it, but it's okay.
unreal,
We know
man.
he
See,
loves Jamaica.
he loves Jamaica, dude. He loves Jamaica.
But guess what?
Yeah.
For talent,
Yeah.
Drake, 100%.
Yeah.
Rhymes, Drake, 100%.
Yeah.
Just respect for Pusha, that's about it.
I just like Drake, man.
I like
I just like Drake. I like Drake. Best live show ever, Drake.
Yeah?
Best live show ever.
I'm just saying clip's fun.
If I'm being
Yeah.
honest, like I'm not balls deep in like hip hop, so
Balls deep.
I don't really know that much about Pusha T.
This is
But I
officially
know
18
Drake, and
plus.
I've known
Officially 18 plus.
So okay, so here's a question, Vinny.
I've known Drake forever.
So,
So
you have a
that's why.
playlist, Spotify. You pull it up. You're like,
Okay.
okay, what are you playing? How about this? Okay, here's a better question. You're on a deserted island.
Okay,
You can pick 3 albums. You play forever. What are they?
3 albums. Number 1 is Protest the Hero, Fortress.
Wait,
That's spot number 1.
it would genre?
It's progressive metal.
It's pirate metal, guys.
Banger, man.
Yeah. He's straight banging.
Banger all day, bro.
That's my favorite album of all time. Yeah,
Right.
2008, and
Wow.
this past year they just did a 10-year anniversary tour where they just toured all around like Canada and the U.S. and I guess
Lauryn Hill, man. Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
Wait, we'll get to you,
Oh, sorry. I just
Vinny. That was album 1. Album 2.
start to finish they played the full album. That was like
Well-
a dream come true in my eyes.
Nice.
That was like a dream show. For
Where
me.
did you see that?
That was in Montreal, right here.
Oh, here.
That was
okay, I
a
wasn't-
couple months ago.
Oh wow.
It was insane. It was at
I like it.
man, crazy show. It was sold out. It was just packed to the gills. That place.
Man, you're full of surprises, bro. I didn't know you were into heavy metal.
Yeah.
That red beard?
I thought he was into
Red beard, bro.
Norwegian
I
like
know, so-
black metal.
I'm straight Nordic right here.
yeah, I'm Norwegian black metal. I like
I thought he
Mortius.
was into Gaelic music.
Yeah,
for
I
some
like
weird reason.
Gaelic.
Another trek through the hinterland.
I know.
So
I gotta
album
see.
number 2,
Actually,
because nobody knows who
you have
they
a kilt,
are.
Bro?
What?
Do you have a kilt?
I don't have a killed. No.
That's Scottish.
Unfortunately,
You're
not.
Scottish.
Okay.
So I'm a big fan of one of the bands I listened to growing up a lot was Silverstein.
Okay.
Okay, so
Silverchair.
Toronto, not Silverchair.
Silverchair. Vinny likes Silverchair.
Silverstein, Toronto locals.
Ramstein?
Ramstein also. Well, Ramstein is up there too for sure.
Du
But
hast, bro. Yeah.
definitely, I think when Broken is easily fixed. Silverstein's album that was
Cool.
definitely probably in my top 3, and then next would probably be
So you're
It-
just
it-
playing King Push in the back right now.
That's
I
okay.
thought
That's
I put
okay.
him on. That's why it reminded me of that question. Okay, go. Yeah.
It might be. So there's a band called Maylene and the Sons of Disaster.
My man, like,
Do you know them?
just like,
Have you heard of
like
them?
0 people that will be able to reference this on your podcast. Like, I'm
Well, it's
telling you.
if
Say the
if
name
you
one more
know
time. Say the name one more time.
Maylene and the Sons of Disaster. if you know metal, you know them.
Dude, I know
They're-
like Helmet, and I know Sepultura.
Well,
and I know
So all the bands I referenced
Yeah.
were big like 10 years ago. So it's not like right now.
oh, okay.
It's like
that's why
it's
I
like
don't know.
when I was like 18. You know.
Okay,
That-
well,
that
that's,
was,
okay,
like,
that's
what I was into.
respectable. I like how
Those
you're
are
staying
shows I would
true.
go to.
You go in obscure. You're like I like the band Double Dark Horse. He's like,
I'm
yeah,
not
I
selling
saw
you,
them.
like Taylor Swift or something like.
This is what he said. He goes, they played under a bridge somewhere, and no one was invited, and I got to see.
That kind of stuff, I like it.
Do you know Under Oath? You ever heard
Dude,
of?
I don't.
You ever heard of Under Oath? Come on,
No,
Under Oath is big.
that doesn't
Under
sound
Oath
like a
is
metal
big.
band at all.
Your followers know this.
Everyone knows Under Oath. Okay.
Do we have the ability to play a track by them or no?
Well, I mean,
What if
this episode for sure is not getting monetized, so you can play whatever you want.
Yeah.
It's not like we have sponsors.
Okay, so so we got your 3 albums, of
Under
which I
Oath,
know
it's
nothing.
just like yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Is
so
that UNDER?
Yeah.
I'm just making
Under
sure. You never know.
OATH.
so Sherwin, 3 albums, Deserted Island. What are you taking?
Syndication of L'Oreal, man.
That's a classic, dude. I 100% I agree with you on that one.
You said who? What was
Bob
the?
Marley, bro.
Oh, Bob Marley. Okay.
Bob,
okay.
well,
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
yeah.
When I hear Bob Marley come on, I'm never disappointed.
No, that's a good way of putting
It's
it.
like you know what? Okay.
Do you have a third?
No, just do first and second.
Okay. I like it. He's like, no, let's 2 and I'm good.
I only need 2. I don't need 3.
I think that's
What's
good.
yours?
Otherwise, I just need silence.
I ask questions here.
Okay.
You
ask questions on other people's podcasts.
Let's keep it rolling. Yeah.
You know this has to be like a regular car. It's like you can't have a
Oh, we're gonna yeah for sure. You
Yeah.
guys will be regulars for sure.
Dude, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Most viewership, if I plug it, you'll be good. You'll be
Can you
good.
bring stuff to my home?
Oh yeah. You see that little silver box over there?
Uh-huh.
Almost everything fits inside that box.
Oh, what?
That plus
Come
my
to my
laptop,
place too.
that's pretty much
I
it.
bet you I have good acoustics. I have high ceilings.
Yeah.
I bet you.
The house.
Here's not great. It's a little echoey. I need some art. I need like some to break up these hard
Dude, that
surfaces.
skylight ain't bad though. That's cool.
Yeah, it's true.
That's
Yeah.
super cool. I like this place, man. You got a nice place.
Thanks, bud.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean,
lucked
you have a
out.
nice studio, Vinny. That's what I meant to say. I'm sorry.
studio. Yeah, this is not my apartment.
Did a song in 2018.
Yeah, it's terrible. Don't look at the new stuff. It's terrible.
I thought they were a one.
They did a
The
collab.
the only reason I brought that up is because back in like 2000, they were before they were mainstream and before they were like acceptable to listen to. They were like straight black metal, and like it was hardcore black metal. And the vocalist back then went on to be the vocalist of Maylene and Sons of Disaster. But
Okay, so
Maylene is not a black metal band though. It's like southern hard rock is what it is. It's very like Louisiana like steel guitar. You get that like the slide tube. Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
so it's experimental. a
Very
little bit, yeah.
like bayou metal.
Okay, so I gotta ask you: have you heard of
It's
Sun?
interesting.
Have you heard of Sun? Like this?
I don't
like
know Sun, no.
Sun.
Okay.
Like, and they do this like that's like their low. Have you heard of them?
No, I haven't seen
They're
them.
like they dress like druids and it's like drone metal.
Really?
So they play one chord.
Yeah.
Dude, I gotta play that. This stuff is like oddly like interesting.
Yeah,
Like my niece's husband got me into them, and I'll show you that stuff. So yes, I am familiar with that
it's
stuff.
where music has gone, though. Like, I mean, it's just lends to the talent that people have online. Like, drone metal.
Drone metal, dude. Like one chord, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
oddly like. Gotta play it for you. Yeah.
Mumble rap.
What'd you call it?
Mumble rap.
Mumble rap. Oh
That's
my
big.
gosh.
Music is wild, bro.
Yeah. Pirate metal.
Little Yachty. Little Yachty.
Pirate metal.
Pirate metal.
Pirate metal, dude.
So yeah, I mean, I'm not into
Happy hardcore. remember Happy Hardcore?
When I was young, and like I listened to a little bit more hardcore stuff, but like I've been more into progressive metal, which is a lot of times
It's like a 140 BPM.
even instrumental. It's like different instruments are playing different time signatures, and just it's polyrhythms. That's the word I'm looking for. It's like really confusing to listen to, but it's really fun.
Are we
Fun
supposed to
for
be
me.
talking about food, to be honest?
We are. This is a food podcast.
Okay, let's talk about food, dude. 'Cause, let's talk about food.
We talk about whatever. I mean,
I like the way we
where
went
are
with
you
this.
gonna
This is, it's good. We got good chemistry going, Vinny. We got a flow.
this is it.
We're spitting bars.
Bars.
These bars? Okay. So the
Miss Vicky though,
Miss-
vinegar and salt, win.
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 Yeah. I kind of like. Have you ever tried those chips that they make fresh? You know, at the mall or whatever. They
You mix
they
it
cut the potatoes and then
with
they
your salts and everything. Oh no,
Like the fresh
hand
chips.
cut stuff.
yeah
Oh, those are good.
yeah those are good.
Those are good.
Those are good.
Nice thick cut. So it's still a little soft. Yukon Gold. Yeah. That's good stuff.
Well, you're Irish, so you would know about potatoes.
Oh. You would.
Generally, I stick to either baked or mashed. That's not like my two
That's my people came here
my two go-tos.
during the Irish potato famine.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, we know a thing or two about potatoes.
It's actually funny because I have a pretty interesting story about that. Actually.
You have a pretty interesting story about potatoes.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
Actually, because a lot of them ran to Jamaica too. Actually.
Irish?
Yeah, Irish, Scottish during the famine, and impregnated. We'll use impregnated as a more
A liberal term.
liberal term. Yeah.
A scientific
For
term.
sex. For sex. And impregnated a lot of Jamaicans actually.
Really?
Yeah, during the same time. What was it, 1930s? Let's look up the Irish famine. When was that? 1931? Let's put a bit on it. Is it 1930s?
Dude, I have no horse in it. I don't need.
No?
I-
You're not betting on this one?
Was it the 30s?
I think so.
Okay, let's bet on it.
We,
Okay, so you're saying the 30s. I'm gonna say 1931.
Potato famine.
This podcast goes off the rails a little bit sometimes.
I like it.
We just did, I think.
Well, no, like the last episode we did, we talked a little bit about cultural appropriation.
What? Why?
I don't really know why it just kind
No.
of went that way, and it wasn't like it's gonna be that episode's a little bit polarizing.
They say it was 1845.
We didn't say anything like bad, but like
What was
people are gonna
1845.
that was my second guess. If it wasn't 1931, it was 1845. So,
you know
so
what?
did anybody say I love Trump? Did anybody say that?
No,
Okay, well, that's good. Can I say it?
if you want,
I don't love Trump.
okay.
I do love Kanye though.
And Kanye loves Trump
Yeah. Well, I love. He's a big.
by extension.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, she does love Trump. But. Okay, so we were talking about food.
Yeah.
We said it's my favorite childhood meal.
Yeah.
Now, do you have a go-to you make for like? So your wife goes, "I'm gonna come home late. I expect you to make dinner, or it'd be nice if you made dinner." What would you make?
So my go-to is I get a mid-range cut of steak, decent, like a bit marbly, nothing too crazy.
Wagyu.
You know, something decent, but not too expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Cooking it.
You like the elk?
Well, the elk was
Bison.
that was a little fun because I never really had too much game meat, besides like venison. So I've actually found that in the grocery store they had some elk like medallions.
You sure it wasn't illegal?
I don't think so.
Why do you go game hunting for endangered species, Vinny?
Seriously.
I had Komodo dragon last week. You're not allowed to eat Komodo dragon, Vinny.
You're not?
Dude, there's like 12 left in the world now.
I eat that every day.
There's like literally like 12 left, and
I'm
Vinny ate
the
one.
reason.
Now there's 11.
Hope people don't vomit stats.
Komodo dragons.
So you
highly
had,
poisonous.
So you make the steak,
So I usually do like a mid-range cut of steak.
like a ribeye.
Cast iron pan.
Nice. You need those iron.
Give it yeah.
I like that. See, steak in the cast iron pan is the best because you can sear it
Yeah.
and do the salt crust, and you sear the hell.
You don't
Yeah,
have to
you
worry
sear.
about burning that thing.
No, dude. But the only thing is
Throw the whole pan in the oven after that and give it a nice even cook. Yeah.
The au jus.
It's perfect.
That's French, y'all.
Perfect.
Just a little au jus, and then
I serve it with
rosemary and garlic.
no.
100% you do.
No.
Okay,
no,
what?
I don't.
Okay.
Potatoes.
No, I don't. So I do a gorgonzola garlic butter sauce over the top.
Dude, you can't see this, but I'm gonna drop my mic.
That's
Gorgonzola garlic butter sauce.
that's why I don't do like because I feel bad doing as any sort of sauce on it if it's a really good cut. So that's why I go like mid range, so it's still like the flavor's there. Oh, somebody's on the phone.
What was that all about? It's a weird one. So, dude,
That's I go like a mid range cut, so I can smother it in this sauce. It's just
so can I get your recipe for that gorgonzola butter sauce?
I can show you the sauce for sure,
Dude, because that sounds insane. Because I love blue cheese, dude.
Yeah,
I love blue cheese.
Got that sharp like
But gorgonzola is just a little flavor, right? Like a little.
yeah. It's got that it's kind of a funky flavor, but
Yeah, but it's like.
when you heat it all together, it's kind of melty in there, and I mean,
So there was. Are you familiar with a restaurant chain called The Keg?
yeah.
Okay,
I've seen it.
Out west,
Okay.
where I've lived most of my life, there's a lot of restaurants called The Keg, and they do the steak, and they do it right. They're pretty good with it.
Okay.
I wouldn't say world class, but they're definitely like B plus, A minus, right?
Yeah.
They have a blue cheese filet mignon.
Okay.
So filet mignon, which is another French word, filet mignon, and they do like a blue cheese crust on it with garlic and blue cheese, and what it sounds very similar to what you said. But to me, that was the greatest steak. It tasted delicious.
Yeah.
There's something about combination of like blue cheese, garlic, and steak, bro. Done right,
Yeah.
melts in your mouth. You know,
It's I don't know, cause I like just eating steak alone too, just like the simply seasoned salt, pepper, garlic. That's it.
yeah, 100%. Keep it simple.
Keep it simple.
There's a phrase I would like to remind you of, and it's KISS. Keep it simple, stupid.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And Sherwin would say the same thing.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Keep it simple, Sherwin.
Keep it simple, Sherwin.
Try my best.
Dude, what happened? What call was that?
What?
Oh, okay.
Trying to remind me of something. So.
No,
okay.
I'm
That's
sure
okay.
she is. Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
Rabies.
Rabies.
We're talking about rabies.
I heard rabies too. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard rabies.
That's okay. That's an emergency phone call. I get it.
That's not.
Yeah, so you steak, and then what do you put with it?
So, I like to in a cast iron pan. I like to cook with a lot of butter.
Right.
Get it real nice and greasy, so it's like, you know, at the end. But I serve. So I'll make my little sauce, get it real hot, so the gorgonzola melts into it. But then I throw like a little bowl of that in the freezer while I'm cooking the steak. So I make the sauce first, then I do the steak while the bowl of sauce is in the freezer, so it gets nice and solid. And when the steak's ready, you just take a little slice of that and spread it over the steak, and it kind of melts, and it's just
You didn't hear any of this, but
No,
I'm telling you,
Sounds damn good, bro.
yeah.
that's my one thing that I've kind of come up with that was like I was like, I'm gonna keep doing this forever. This
That's
is my
amazing.
favorite thing.
And then so the sides.
Sides.
Potatoes.
Potatoes are a go-to. I mean,
Yeah, they gotta
you
be.
can't really beat, some cut up
No,
potatoes.
you can't. I mean, dude, a
Cheapest
steak like that.
staple,
So what?
bro. Cheapest staple.
It's true.
Potatoes
Well,
and rice.
Super cheap.
Maybe rice. Maybe rice. Actually, rice is
Rice with
expensive.
steak?
Yeah, why not?
I had rice with steak, actually.
I've had.
Yeah, she's done.
Yeah, you go. You gotta go. Tell it.
Oftentimes, even like if you do like asparagus cooked in like a balsamic vinegar,
Oh, okay, yeah.
that's a really nice side too. I never liked asparagus growing up, but I've grown to love it.
So, being the title of the podcast, how are you with eggs?
I'm solid with eggs. I
Me
can make
too.
any frittata you want. Like,
Oh, you're a frittata guy.
do a night. You got like a nice scramble, like a full omelet. Get a little frittata going, like any kind of eggs you want. I can. I mean, I don't really have any experience doing poached eggs too much.
Oh, I'm good with
besides
poached.
that. Are you okay?
Do you want to hear the secret with poached?
I want to hear it. Vinegar.
Stole my thunder, but I like it. It's okay. It's vinegar. And the other thing, we are twins. We're, as you can tell, Ebony and Ivory.
That's it.
Come together in perfect harmony.
Perfect harmony.
Harmonious.
Okay, so poached eggs. Here's what people don't realize: is sometimes they throw the egg in while the water's boiling. Mistake. This is a mistake. You take it off the heat. You swirl it. Tablespoon of vinegar, so it doesn't. Man, maybe it's possible. I don't know where I heard it. And then you put it in the middle of that vortex, and it doesn't. You know, because
Okay.
the trick with
Yeah.
poached eggs is you throw it in, and the white goes.
Well, yeah.
You don't want to do that,
That makes sense then. Okay.
right? I'm curious
Swirl-
to
keeps
ask
it
this
together.
question at Sherwin because I'm curious to ask this question to Sherwin. The question was like, you make dinner for your wife, or she's running late, and you're in charge. I've been to your place for dinner, man. Like, it ain't no joke. Like, you throw down. Like, he brings it. Like,
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
go to Sherwin's place for dinner, have you ever been?
Well, so we went there a few weeks ago.
I was there
We
with him?
were both there. Yeah.
Oh, we were?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
We did like a little barbecue and.
Yeah, the jerk chicken.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
Oh,
did you- okay.
By the way, the coleslaw you made, I've been thinking about it since then.
Oh,
And I'm like,
that
dude, like write
coleslaw?
down your recipe for me because
Dude, that coleslaw was like,
that was a bomb coleslaw.
everybody
bro.
was talking about that coleslaw.
Yeah.
Hey, is HQ live?
Is it?
No, we're good.
Yeah. And the wife, for the wife or just period?
Just period, man, because I've been to your place. You made, like, ramen one time. Like, you made, well, jerk chicken, obviously. But my man, like, you put on a full spread. Even your charcuterie is, like, stuff I never heard of, right? Like,
That's dipping in
duck.
That was a nice spread.
You know,
what was that?
duck, dude. You,
Pate.
oh, that was like the herring pate. Herring pate, bro. Yeah, wow. Like, like, talk about experimental. Sherwin goes off, dude. He'll be like,
I like experimenting, but it's funny. I think it always comes back to like the thing that you will always enjoy no matter what. Just not overcomplicate it, man.
Yeah.
No matter what, even if whenever I have friends over and I like to like just go ham, but what I actually like is just beans and rice, man.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, just beans and rice. Like you're throwing some black beans, just add like, put some flavors to that, man. Put
So-
some rice, man. That's a win for me, bro. And my wife too, actually. She loves that stuff.
I got a family friend. He owns a couple Japanese restaurants in Calgary that are like, actually one of the restaurants is considered one of the top 100 in Canada. Like, they are like legit. Like, they are lineups. Like they know what they're doing. So I went to see him after hours, and I'm walking in. I'm like, okay, it's after hours. He's shut down.
Yeah.
He's gonna be eating like bluefin tuna, and like he's gonna be going all out. He literally had a bowl of rice and like some soy sauce, straight up. He had rice, soy sauce, and a spoon, and he was like just eating rice at his bowl. And I'm like, dude, and like that he could have made anything, and he's just eating the rice there. And I'm like,
About comfort, bro.
it's amazing.
That's what food should be all about.
100%, yeah.
And that's why we have adopted the name comfort food.
That's it.
Just puts you in a good place and you're just happy, bro.
Yeah, but the thing about Sherwin is when he makes food, he's got a lot of feeling in that, right? Like you put your all into that.
I put my all into it, man. Like, I love my friends, man.
Yep.
I want to give them the best. So.
And that comes through, man. Like when you go to your place for totally most hospitable guy. But let's not invite Vinny next time.
Yeah.
I'll just stay home. That's okay.
It's too much, man.
okay. Like, go back for like thirds on that coleslaw, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta stop making that coleslaw.
And it had no mayo.
No mayo in that.
No mayo.
Really?
I was
No.
missing some
Are you kidding?
ingredients, actually. Had me.
Okay.
No, it didn't.
Okay. I was like, what?
Who do you
How is
eat,
that possible?
Vinny? Who
I was
do you
like, how is that?
I was missing some ingredients from that actually.
Really?
Next time, yeah.
David, real quick before we wrap up here for our little hour episode, what do you do for a living? You want to talk about that at all? You want to give a little plug to you have a podcast, don't you?
Yeah, it's coming. Yeah,
It's coming?
The
Okay.
podcast is coming. Yeah, ours is not this type of format.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll be talking real estate, kegs, eggs, and nothing else.
Yep, that's it.
That's what we'll be talking about. No, I'm in real estate. Myself and my partner live in Montreal.
Yeah.
Nathan, who you know, we live in Montreal here. However, our business is in Toronto, Calgary, Edmonton, Vancouver, Victoria.
Nice.
So that's what we do. We have real estate teams.
It's amazing.
Right. Getting there. Getting there. Yeah.
Awesome, bro. Awesome, guys. Well, I want to thank you guys for stopping by.
Man, this was
just did a
fun.
Fun little show here.
This is fun, dude.
just a short, like an hour is.
Dude, that flew by, bro, because we were having fun.
I mean, yeah, for sure. Couple brews, couple
I have some ideas for next
munches.
time. I have some ideas for next time.
some topics.
Yeah, I have some really good ideas.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
haven't done.
Well,
I have a lot of great ideas.
Actually, Joe.
Yeah.
okay.
Okay,
Let's
go.
hear
So
it.
you know, sorry, I didn't do anything with that. So you know, when you go to like the drive-throughs, like McDonald's or some other ones, they're like, oh, new accept on, whatever.
Yeah.
You don't accept $100 bills.
Mhm.
So my thing nowadays is that I pull up, I'm like, you don't accept $100 bills? That's okay, I have none.
Perfect.
You're like, $100 bills not.
Not.
Right?
That's okay.
That's convenient.
I want to go. I'm going with you next time you do that. I want to see the reaction you get.
It's okay. I don't have any.
Yeah.
Whatever. I was gonna pay by card anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, Mom. Yeah.
Great, yo.
No, this was fun, dude. Thanks for
guys.
having us. This is fantastic.
Thanks for coming.
Now I know
for
what this is
sure,
all about.
Like, another time, I'll have you guys on. This is a blast for me. for
So
sure.
I'm going to be an avid listener, and I'll make sure that my one or two friends.
Will listen to this podcast. They will be forced.
Well, Sherwin's got a big following anyway. Like Sherwin,
Oh,
people love Sherwin. Like Sherwin says, "Hey, I was on this
We'll
podcast."
see if that's true.
We'll tune in.
I know we've all got fun stories from over the years too. So that's next episode. We got some stories, some things we've done.
No.
It's posting soon, so I'm banking some episodes. We'll we'll be live like the beginning of July. At least have a few episodes banked, and we'll be good to go.
I can't really plug events coming up until after that.
If you have anything already scheduled in July, like
sweet.
if you want to plug something like that.
Yeah, to all the Montreal folks, man, we'll be at the Old Port, the Viewport one, Montreal.
Yeah,
That was
July
French.
12 to 15.
nice.
We're gonna rock out, man. We're gonna party for 4 days.
Perfect.
Good music, good food. Come check us out, man. Everton Bono.
Check out.
Just there for sure. Party with us.
Check him out. And, follow him on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a fun little.
Yeah. This social media thing, yeah, I guess you should follow us. It's only appropriate.
And you can feel free to follow myself as well, D Morrell YYC. That's DMORRELLYYC,
That's it.
which I probably should change to YUL.
Why you, yeah. That's more pertinent.
There we go.
Makes more sense.
Yeah.
As always, at Kegs Podcast on all social media. If you don't know what that is already, why are you listening to this?
Outro
How
music.
did you find this? And if you're still on, thanks for listening this long, and catch you later,
They're
guys.
listening, dude. They're still
Well,
here.
I mean,
they're like, what's
I
next? What's next?
What's the next episode?
Yeah.
Okay.
Deuces.